What's going on, guys? The Arid Lord is back for another Walking Dead vlog as we approach the 1 month mark for the return of the second half of season 10 of The Walking Dead. And I would normally have left this to some type of speculation vlog, but there was a interesting piece of news that came out in the form of the mini trailers that hype up the second half. Now, The Walking Dead had a 30-second-ish, I'm filming this on 125, so it was a small preview clip here. And there's a couple of interesting things that I wanted to kind of pause on in this trailer. So the first thing is we get a shot of Michonne in this clearing in the woods. Kind of seems like the way the rays are coming in, it's illuminating her against a background which is occupied by two familiar and yet unfamiliar faces, because these are walkers that Michonne has cut the arms off and the jaws, presumably. This harkens back to when we first met her character at the very end of Season 2 and in Season 3. What she did to her boyfriend and friend who abandoned her kid. Much of what we know about her backstory if you go all the way back to Season 3 and 4 when we find out this information. This is a cool callback. I like it. And probably with the Whisperers unleashing their horde, I imagine that this tactic will come in handy. Again, further confirmation that Michonne doesn't spend the second half entirely on the naval boat. As we know, she went off to get supplies, weapons, whatever the heck it may be, in exchange for bringing that guy back to his family. But Michonne will join the action, so do not be worried about that. And this cool little image, we got two of these. It's kind of hard to tell, because they just look like random walkers to me. I don't think they have any significance, but it is a very cool callback. Let's see. I'm just looking at some of the other images in here, and there's a lot of accolades that they're trying to give the show in terms of being the best of this and the gripping and trying to get people to watch it, obviously. And with all the streaming services, with AMC Premiere, I don't know if the ratings are the best way to judge the show. People have found alternate means to watch TV. I don't think a lot of people are cutting the cord, as the statement goes, where they just have a bunch of streaming services and watch old shows and new shows that drop via those services. I think live TV is kind of slowly but surely fading out. I mean, that's a statement and a topic for another day, but we do have a shot of Alpha and Negan. I don't know if this is where Negan's going to have his punishment, because if you recall, we interpreted the scene where he had his shirt off in the woods, and it seemed like Alpha was gonna hit him with the tree bark, very similar to how she received that punishment from Beta at the end of Season 9. And Alpha doesn't look like she has it all together in this photo. She looks a little distraught, if I can use that word. I'm not sure if something with Lydia or Gamma happened, because keep in mind, we have no idea where Lydia is, and I have not seen her in any of the images so far. And this is going back to the original trailer, that second half trailer that we got, that I did the full breakdown for, and this preview. I have yet to see her. I hope that she's a part of everything that's going on. I think it would be a little silly if she wasn't, but here's hoping that we get some kind of confirmation as to what's going on. All right, and then this is actually the main reason I made this video. I didn't think this would ever actually happen, but we have Whisperer Negan, and that's That's very. That's very. I don't know. Is that a? Do you guys think that's a good look for him? I mean, with the the hair and everything. Now, some people. I remember this was a theory because there's a shot of when the Whisperers are attacking the hilltop with the flaming arrows, the comic book scene that will be adapted this season. There's footage in the trailer, and it looks like Alpha is standing alongside with her army. Some people have suggested that maybe it's actually Negan disguised as Alpha if he potentially kills her or does something as a double agent. We don't know his true intentions, but if that does happen, that's an interesting theory. I didn't think of it like that. I just assumed Alpha would be there. If it looks like her, she would be standing with her army. But definitely the whole thing could go to hell if Negan leads them into a trap or tries to outmaneuver the whole thing. This is a cool shot, though. And it's a very quick split turn that we have. It's nothing really, not long drawn out at all. There's also a shot of Hilltop seemingly on fire and Michonne, or not Michonne, Judith actually taking on 3 walkers at once with her sword. I still think she's a legacy character. I really don't think anything will happen to her this second half, in case you guys are wondering. I think she's pretty safe. I might actually do a vlog where I break down maybe the characters I think who are safe and who aren't. Maybe in the coming weeks as we approach before the second half starts, I'll make some type of vlog discussing the main cast that's left and whether they're safe going into this precarious war situation with the Whisperers. Actually, and the shot that I was referring to happens immediately after. As you can see, there's this person with the hair, with the mask, and are we going to say that that is Alpha, or maybe that's Negan in disguise? Because let's go back to that image. If we could find it. Do you see any similarities between this and the image that we have here of Alpha with the Horde? It's a good question. I don't know, but all I do know is that shit is going to go down because they keep teasing this this almost World War I-esque front lines, barricades, trenches situation where you got everyone with shields and Daryl's got his swinging mace. It screams war in every way possible. It also reveals that Daryl makes it out of the cave. Certain characters will. I wonder if someone will die. That's another discussion. You know, if anyone in the cave who's trapped in the cave from the mid-season finale is going to suffer any type of horrible fate. It's highly possible. Because if everyone just got out of that and lived, I think maybe people would roll their eyes. And I think Carol should have some sort of repercussions for just chasing Alpha and having a blatant disregard for logic, the rules, listening to the other group members, making decisions with each other rather than just having individual decisions that are reckless. Lots of things go into that. So that was basically it. It's very short, 30 seconds. Just kind of wanted to review it with you guys and ask if you wanted to discuss anything that was going on in the brief trailer and the fact that, I mean, Negan seemingly, we see his jacket, so I know that's him. So the fact that he has a Whisperer mask on, and there's a lot of angles that we can discuss. There's a lot of interesting angles of how this whole thing can go down. So do you think Negan maybe kills Alpha and tries to take control in secret by putting on the mask? How's it all going to go down? How do you see this whole thing going down, I guess is what I'm getting at here. So, if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and as always, you can watch more of my content I'll probably make a playlist. I still haven't made a playlist for all my Season 10 vlogs, and I'll try to consolidate these because there's a lot of them at this point, and some of them deal with the Red Grime movie predictions, Season 10, that new series that only has 2 seasons, a couple different things. And I'll make sure it's all organized for you guys. You have a nice playlist with all of the content that we've been making together in preparation for more Walking Dead stuff. So, okay. Let's go, and hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the future. Thanks.